Scenes from Garrison headquarters, post leadership signing this year's Sexual Abuse and Assault Prevention Month proclamation. Hello and welcome to Meade Week. I'm Brian Spann. More on that in just a moment. Also this week, a visit from the Maryland Comptroller, a look at this year's Women's History Month observance, plus another great reason to download the Fort Meade app. These stories and more, but first, April is Sexual Abuse and Assault Prevention Month. Last week, Garrison Commander Colonel Eric Sprague led a contingent of unit commanders in signing this year's proclamation.
Individuals must be proactive and develop innovative ways to prevent any form of sexual violence against our military team. As a proud member of the United States military, I pledge to be a force behind the shaping of a culture of trust in our community.
The Garrison Sexual Harassment Assault Response Prevention, or SHARP office, has a full slate of events scheduled for April. Here are the highlights. The big kickoff event is Tuesday, April 2nd at the McGill Training Center from 9 to 2. You can strike out sexual assault on April 5th at the Lanes. The event is being hosted by the 704th Military Intelligence Brigade. Sexual assault prevention leadership training is scheduled for April 11th, but you must sign up by April 8th. The training is for E7 and above. The 902nd is once again hosting the Lapaloop Fun Run on April 12th at Mullins Field. McGill Training Center is hosting a seminar on April 17th titled Victim to Survivor. National Denim Day Walk is on April 24th. The Motorcycle Awareness Ride is on the 16th. And the month concludes with the Amazing Race on the 30th. We'll see if the defending champs, the 742nd Military Intelligence Battalion, can keep the crown. We'll have more on Sexual Assault Prevention Month in the coming weeks. Meanwhile, with the April 15th tax filing deadline just around the corner, Fort Meade's Joint Installation Tax Center is at its busiest. Last week, they did take time out to welcome Peter Francho, the Comptroller of Maryland, the state's Chief Financial Officer. Francho stopped by the tax center to recognize the good work being done by the staff and volunteers.
We're very, very appreciative of the volunteer effort, but particularly impressed that the leadership of Fort Meade is able to, find time to allow a facility like this to be open during tax season. And I kid people and say we have 1,200 people that work in our agency. So we'd like to hire most of you people because you're knowledgeable about this and you understand customer service and you respond directly to people that have questions, you respect them, and you give them good results.
After taking a brief tour and greeting all the available staff members, 3 of the tax center's top staff members were presented with Maryland State Certificates of Recognition. Civilian Rachel Lewis has volunteered at the tax center for 10 straight years. Airman First Class Walter Degg and Seaman Alana Meyer were also presented with certificates. Their peers rated them among the top service members at the tax center. Congratulations to all. Elsewhere, if you haven't downloaded the Fort Meade app yet, our most recent upgrade might change your mind. The Fort George G. Meade app, first launched in April 2017, now has the ability to help you find your way around post. The new directions button puts Google Maps turn-by-turn directions at your fingertips. The directions button lists locations such as the ID card office, leisure travel services, the youth and teen centers, and many other sites that may be hard to find. You just select the location and Google Maps opens with the pre-programmed address. A reminder, please be safe and don't use the app while driving. The app is available from any app store and is approved for use on government phones. In other news, the 902nd Military Intelligence Group hosted this year's Women's History Month observance recently at Club Meade. Maryland's Adjutant General, Major General Linda Singh, and her Command Sergeant Major, Pelissa Wilson, were the guest speakers. They went back and forth sharing their past experiences and their visions for the future.
And I would say that as we look across our ranks and we think about, where we are, still, even 100 years later, there's not that many female leaders in certain instances. And so we still have work to do.
But that's what women do. We envision far beyond what you might see right in front of you. But we have to make sure that we let people know that we believe in them, that we have faith in them, and that we continue to encourage them and push them forward.
For everyone at Meade TV and the Fort Meade Public Affairs Office, have a great weekend and a great meeting.